identity, identifying your style. You need to trust those ideas, okay? And that's the way you can pull it off. That's the way you can pull it off when it comes to elevation. You can only pull it off if you are confident about it and you trust your ideas. Okay, if you don't trust it enough, you won't be able to pull it off, let alone convince people about your fashion sense or your fashion style. So you need to trust your ideas. You need to trust what you are able to put together. Let's make sure everything is checked, okay? Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well and I hope you're all doing amazing. I know we've got a different hairstyle. So I've just gone back to dark hair color and also just gone with this ponytail. Like, ponytail is just like my favorite hairstyle because it's very easy to style and, you know, to just get around with. Plus the weather is getting better, so I just wanted to, you know, have something that would just show my whole face, as you know, compared to the style that I had before. But anyways, yeah, check. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about how to elevate your style. But before I go ahead, if you are joining me for the first time, my name is Nii. You can call me Nii. Please do join the family, subscribe to the channel and become a part of our family. So to all of my returning subscribers, the NJ family, thank you so much for joining me again, and thank you for always supporting your girl. So yeah, let's get right into this video. So the reason why I wanted to do this type of content again is because I did share one similar to this, which is how to look expensive on a budget, and that video did so well, so I just felt like it would be nice to do like a follow-up videos, just something relating to that video. I'm going to insert it up here somewhere, so just in case you're interested in watching a content like that, I'm going to also leave it down below, and yeah, you can check it out after this one. So this one is how to elevate your style, okay sis? Okay. So that's what we are going to be discussing today. So how to elevate your style. The way I see elevation, you know, when it comes to your style, I see it as it is a form of expression. Okay, when it comes to you styling yourself or you trying to give your style a bit of a nudge, you know, it's just a form of expression, okay? And I am going to be sharing with you guys 7 realistic tips on how to elevate your style, okay? So tip number 1, which I feel like is very important, and I also feel like it should come first, you know, before we even get to the T. Okay, so number 1 point that I will share, or tip that I will share, is identify your style. Okay, so one of the ways to elevate your style is for you to identify your style. You need to know your style. You need to know what works for you. You need to understand your style. Okay, so identify your style. And when it comes to identifying your style, it doesn't have to be what everyone does. Okay, if your style is something that does not follow trend, or is something that is unique, or something that is uncommon, is not like the regular style that we see every now and then, that's absolutely fine. You don't necessarily have to make your style to conform to every other person's style or what we see now, because a lot of the time we try not to express ourselves or style ourselves in the way we want to, because we just feel like are people gonna accept it? I feel like people are gonna have a say about it. No. So when you identify your style, even when it's different, even when it's uncommon, run with it. Okay, run with that uniqueness of yours, run with that identity of yours. Okay, don't limit it for the world, don't limit it for society. Identify your style and run with it. Okay, that's what makes you special, that's what makes you unique. Okay, so don't be scared of what people will say, that oh, it doesn't look like what I would typically see. That's fine. That's fine. That's what makes you different. It's your identity. It's just the way you want to express your style. It's just the way you want to express yourself when it comes to fashion. So I feel like you need to just identify it and run with it. When I mean run with it, like follow it through. Okay, don't listen to opinions. I'm not saying don't listen to criticism or like constructive criticism. You should, but believe in it. When you identify, you need to believe in it, accept it, and embrace it. Okay, embrace that identity of yours, that style of yours. Embrace it and run with it. Yeah, so we need to always learn to embrace our uniqueness, regardless of what people think about it. Like, oh, it's not what it should be. No, it's fine. It's me. It's my identity. It's particular to me, and I must stick with it. Okay, so that's tip number one. So tip number two, when it comes to elevating your style, I would say invest in quality items. Okay, so when we hear quality, it's not necessarily branded. Yes, I said what I said. It's not necessarily branded. So quality, there are a lot more of brands out there that are accessible and affordable to people, that are of good quality. It's not necessarily like the branded items. Okay, like I need to wear this type of branded outfit for me to feel among, or for me to, you know, be high there, you know, or that would mean that I'm elevating my style. No, quality does not necessarily mean branded. So you have to invest in quality items, you know, buy clothing that you know are good quality. You don't want to wear things that the look can be faded, it's not washed away. You know, you just need to invest in quality items when it comes to elevating your style. If you want to keep it minimal as well, that's not stopping you. You know, keep it minimal if you want to, but make sure they are of quality. And that doesn't mean that it has to be like you spending tons of money on your clothing or your accessory or whatever it is. Just make sure they are of good quality. So tip number three, I would say, is comfort. So when it comes to elevating your style, sis, you need to wear things that are comfortable. Okay, to me personally, I feel like comfort is very important when it comes to elevating your style. Okay, because you want to be free. You want freedom. Comfort is like freedom. You know, I don't want to wear things where I'm not expressing myself freely. I'm not so free, you know, in the place that I am, because I know that I can see properly, or I can cross my leg, or, you know, yeah, just make sure that whatever you're wearing is you're comfortable in it. Okay, like don't let people see that you're not comfortable, because I've seen people dress up and a lot of the time you can tell, like you can literally tell that they're not comfortable with what they're wearing, you know, like the whole time they're just, you know, you can tell, you know. So I think when it comes to elevating your style, you need to wear things that you're comfortable in. Okay, let it be nicely fitted if it wants to be fitted, but don't let it be too tight in a way you cannot walk. I've seen ladies, you know, they're wearing a dress which is too tight to the point that they can't walk, and they're wearing heels. So make sure that even when it's like a fitted dress, you can walk properly. Okay, you can walk properly, you can see properly. Okay, so don't let it be too tight to the point where you're not comfortable. And if you feel like you will not be able to walk properly, see properly, be free, get rid of the outfit. Get rid of it, sis. Okay, if you want to elevate your style, you just need to make sure that you're wearing things that you're comfortable in, and not just comfortable in, but it's just, you're able to express yourself in the way you want to. You can cross your leg if you want to. You can, you know all this nice etiquette. You can do all of that, okay, without overthinking, like, oh, I don't want to bend too much, I don't want to stack too much so it doesn't rip. You don't want that. You don't want that. Tip number 4, when it comes to elevating your style, I would say color pattern. You know, try and work with colors when it comes to you wanting to obviously step up with your style. Try and work with colors. If you're not the person that is so you're not like too into colors like that, you can start with light colors, neutral colors that are not too boring, or obviously that it be out there, so it just kind of like, you know, makes your outfit a little bit like gives you like a pop of color. Or just wear like clothing that have like a pop of color if you're not into colors like that. Yeah, so I would say color pattern is also something that is very important when it comes to elevating your style. So tip number 5 is accessories. Okay, accessorize your outfit. Okay, you can do sunglasses, you can do wristwatches, jewelries, and you know, all of that. You can add them, you know, to your fashion, to your style, you know, when it comes to you elevating your style. Accessory is very important when it comes to elevating your style. You don't have to do too much when it comes to accessorizing, you know, yourself in terms of like your fashion. You don't need to do too much. If you want to do just jewelry, that's absolutely fine. If you want to do just wristwatch or rings, or you want to do just sunglasses, absolutely fine. But a pop or a little bit of accessory in between your outfit, they are really good. Okay, they would definitely give you, you know, that little bit of oomph. So the next tip is fragrances. Okay, very important as well, fragrances. They do a lot of very affordable fragrances out there right now, and I know we see a lot of people do like perfume collection and all of that. You don't have to be like everyone else. Okay, you don't need to have like 10, 20 perfume, okay, in your collection. You don't, no, you don't need to. Even if it's just 2 you have to layer, that's absolutely fine. You know, fragrances are very important as well. Like, you want to smell good. You want to smell good when it comes to elevating your style. If you can just do 2, that's absolutely fine. If it's just 1 you can have in your collection, and yeah, make it a collection, that's absolutely fine. Okay, and when it comes to layering, you don't need to have like tons of perfumes for you to layer your perfume. 2 is absolutely fine if you can only afford 2, and yeah, you can work with that. I feel like you can work with anything. Just work with what you have. Work with what you have. Okay, don't wait till you have your perfume collection before you decide you want to start smelling good. No, you can start from the little you have. Okay, so fragrances are very important when it comes to elevating your style. You need to add that to your wardrobe. You need to get yourself a nice fragrance, even if it's just gonna be 1 or just 2, just in case you want to do layering, you know, and it doesn't have to be branded. Yes, okay. Good thing is Zara does like amazing perfume out there, you know, which are really good. And yeah, so you can get into Zara perfumes. So fragrances are very important when it comes to elevating your style. So the final tip that I want to share is very important, is trust your ideas. Okay, when it comes to elevating your style, you need to trust your ideas. You need to trust your style. Remember, the first thing I said is identity, identifying your style. You need to trust those ideas, okay? And that's the way you can pull it off. That's the way you can pull it off when it comes to elevation. You can only pull it off if you are confident about it and you trust your ideas. Okay, if you don't trust it enough, you won't be able to pull it off, let alone convince people about your fashion sense or your fashion style. So you need to trust your ideas. You need to trust what you are able to put together. Like I said, if it's different, if it's unique, if it's not the regular thing we see all the time, that's what makes you unique. That's what makes you different. Okay, so trust it. Trust your fashion style. If you need help, that's different. You can ask for help, advice, you know, on how to put like colors together or put outfit together. That's absolutely not bad. You can add that to your own style, but you need to trust yourself. Trust that, oh, I can create something, you know. Believe that I can create something, you know, when it comes to my fashion. You can create whatever you want to create, and even if it doesn't look like every other person's, that's what makes you unique. Okay, that's what makes you different. Okay, and we have to embrace our uniqueness. So trust your ideas, trust your own fashion style, you know, and walk with it, run with it. And yeah, so that is all for this video. Like I said, make sure you make use of what you have, okay? It's literally all about making use of what you have. You don't need to go overboard. You don't need to aspire to be like anybody else. Just, you know, aspire to be the version of yourself or different version of yourself that you want to look, admire, and be proud of. So yeah, that would be all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, please do not forget to like the video and share with your friends and family. Please do get them to subscribe as well as yourself. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now. Okay, let me take thumbnail.
Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say. Blew everybody away, wear whatever I want. Dressed in a gown, everybody's like